Couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, that's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. That's what I thought. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was.
A hard-fought series, it will end here tonight. The deciding Game 7, Round 1 in the East. Happy to bring you all the action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. You look at the Bucks. In this deciding game, the question is, can they make the most of their hard-won home court advantage to win the series?
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
This is one of the most charged up arenas I've ever been in here today. I mean, absolutely off the charts. Fantastic. I mean, I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans, but they've got to idle down that excitement and get focused and composed to play their best.
You look at the Bucks. But we know, Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they find themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, but that's not the case.
Kevin, they just lack consistency throughout the course of this series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
Drops in the layup for two. Claxton's got his second basket of the night.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Out to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Here's Harris. Outside, Simon. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 2 to shoot. Levine inside the three-point line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Heaton. Misses the layup. The Bucks trail. Baseline try. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. Claxton comes with the double team. He gets it in there.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
What a jam! Are you kidding me?
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Can he get up and finish with power?
Dort misses. Bridges outside. Inside. Edey can't hit. And the Bucks with possession. And stolen by Harris. And now the Knicks on the break. Bridges misses. Dort wide open. Offline with his three. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Here's Dort. The kick out to Walker. Jackson has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
To Simons. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
Just focusing on the task. At hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So both teams making some changes here. And so LaVine nails both of them.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Anthony nowhere around. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The drive by Jackson. Wiggins with the rebound. New York leading by 4. Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
27 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Hackett. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, Wiggins. Payton surveying the floor. Back to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Jackson. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. New York ahead. They're up by 5. We've got more in store. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Drops in the tray.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside, Dort. There's Jackson with the 3. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Levine. Back to Bol. Count that bucket.
Bol more slender, but really showed his strength on that finish inside. He's lean. He's got some mean to him as well.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here. Checking into the Knicks, Miles Bridges. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Outside, Simons. Tries again. Adams. The kick out to Simons. Tries yet again. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Jackson. The shot, no good. New York leading by 3. To the paint. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
And stolen by Simons. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bridges. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Levine. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And Adams with the slam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Back to Anthony. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Next substitution. Edey.
Off the inbound pass. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome and outshoot. Excels at getting up and denying shots.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Cole Anthony. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. And Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
Pass to Dermanenko. The 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And here is Harris. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. .144 left to play here in the half. Pass to Dermonenko. And here's Edwards, covered by Anthony. Lock at 6. Back to Dermonenko. Over Edey. Here we go, one-on-one. Stolen by Walker. Smith with it, picked up by Harris. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Cole Anthony.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And Simons has it in the corner. New York moving the ball around. And that's good. Tobias Harris for 3. Harris has got 5 now.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Pass to Dermonenko. And here's Smith. Hasn't made one yet. Some solid defense from Harris. The Knicks leading by 3. Anthony taking his time here. To the middle. Here's Edey. Dermonenko with the rebound. In the corner, Knox with it. Walker in the post. He can't get that one to fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle. Underway in this one. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Bucks trail by 3. Let's get an update on Donovan Mitchell. What's the status there, David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And Jackson gets it to go.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Harris. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simons has got 9.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Here's Bull. Off on the layup.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Harris. For 3, Bridges. It's hauled in by Claxton. Bucks trail by 3. Dort left side. Now here's Bull. Back to Dort. Shot clock at 6. With the floater. Bridges with some nice defense.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Stolen by Dort. Jackson with it. Bridges covering. The Bucks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And Simons has got the ball here for New York. The lead is 2. Pass to Edey. Plenty of space. Count that one. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Simons. Now Mitchell. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Simon. Shoots over Walker. 5 to shoot. Bridges up top. New York moving it around. He can't hit. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Pass to Harris. Bridges with it. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Jaquez for the lead. Edey with the rebound. Bridges outside. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins surveying the floor. Out to Bridges. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Over in the corner, Jaquez. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Pass to Bridges. A kick out to Simons. They could use a bucket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
Free throw good, Simons. And Simons drops them both. The Bucks trail. Now George. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bull. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And 1:01 left in the third. Outside, Simon. New York missing again. Outside, Levine. To the inside. Pass to Claxton. Corner shot. Offensive rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Outside Jackson. Back to Dort. Now Bowl. 6 to shoot. Bridges with the board. Right side, Simon. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Knicks up by 5. And coming up as soon as...
The Knicks, 46.
Well, what does he get? Much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Anthony. Mitchell with it. Good defense by Claxton.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Shoots the 3. And Torch gets it to go. Torch got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Bucks.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Walker with it. Now Payton defending. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Mitchell outside. Higgins outside. New York moving the ball around. Cans it from downtown.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Levine. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's Dort on the wing. Eubanks grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Down low. Here's Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
And that one drops for him.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Higgins outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. To the paint. Walker at the elbow. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now just a 1-point New York lead.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He put it on them. He said, guys, we've got a chance to win this one. When you've got a chance to close this team out, we can't let it go to waste. We'll see if they can seize the moment, Kevin.
Thank you, David. To the right side. Outside, Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Good defense by Claxton. Milwaukee with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. Here's Mitchell into the lane. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
Anthony Simons.
And Simons drops them both.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Levine's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Bridges misses. The Bucks trail. Jackson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Bull. And the dunk by Bull. And so it's New York with it. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
Here's Levine. And the layup's good off the glass.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges got 5 points in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Outside, Dort. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Edey. Nice move. Got it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Bull. Claxton trying to free himself up. Bull can't hit. And an intentional foul right there. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Outside, Levine. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Claxton. Count!
And can you always depend on him or what?
to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They retain possession.
You know, as a defender, Bridges is pretty intimidating. I mean, he does a good job of working at keeping you smothered up.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
For three, Levine. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round one in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7. And no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Bend it over. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, verified. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el momento. Me lo súbeme el tempo. Esta te sirven de asiento. Más tu estatura desde el nacimiento. Tú eres el show. Este es tu momento.
Control, yo sé. Suéltate.
We are back in studio and we are ready with a fresh new episode of NBA 2K TV.
First up, My NBA. If you've been following the show, you know that Team 2K TV is deep in our My NBA season, taking on the Curry era. And we've reached the playoffs.
Ooh, I am happy to report a few of our teams made it to the playoffs, but will any of our teams be able to take out the Warriors? Well, we did a team check-in last week. Here's how the West is breaking down. We are back with another My NBA Steph Curry era. We're here with the guys, Brian, Rodney, Danny, Blake, and Chris. Sorry to announce that, unfortunately, Rodney and Chris did not make the playoffs. Chris, I want to go to you first because you don't really ever make the playoffs. So how does it feel to be left out once again?
Unfortunately, the Nets did not make the playoffs. The Dwight Howard deal that I made actually ended up causing Atlanta Hawks to be #1 in the East. So I kind of helped elevate them to the #1 spot. So we're not in the playoffs, but that's okay with me. I'm looking forward to seeing who can take down the Warriors because it's not going to be Brooklyn.
And Rodney, unfortunately, my guy, what happened to your New Orleans Pelicans?
Alexis, your guy had a rough go at it. You know, I had New Orleans, and I learned something. I already knew it, but this confirmed it. If you have a roster of 15 and only 4 players have badges, it's tough to win a game out there. I started 0-2, made adjustments to my roster, went 2-2, lost Drew Holiday for 3 games, went on a 3-game losing streak. But I kept fighting. I was going to tank for Tatum because I was 2-5. I was like, no, you can do this. Went 6-6, lost my final 2 games, and missed the playoffs by 1 game. So it was tough, but it's okay.
I like your strategy. Tanking for the NBA 2K25 cover star Jason Tatum, always a good idea. Let's move on to everyone who did make the playoffs, Blake, Danny, and Brian. We're in the second round, and the first matchup of the day is Blake's OKC Thunder versus the Warriors. Again, it is the Steph Curry era. So Blake, what did you see during the playoffs that helped you get to this point, and how are you going to beat these Warriors?
Well, I think my moves in the offseason when we had our trade deadline, our 5 minutes to work, that was key for me. I was able to get a secondary scorer behind Russell Westbrook and Chris Middleton, and then players like Rudy Gay and Malcolm Brogdon. And so they helped me, help Russ along the way. But now playoffs, it's all about the superstar, and it's Russ's chance to get revenge on his homie who left him all alone in OKC.
Blake, it seems like you are in the playoffs quite a bit in these My NBA eras. When we first started doing this, I heard a lot from Chris. Injuries, trades that were done after after we said we weren't going to do trades, some miscanoodling here. It seems like you never have an excuse, Blake. Do you have any GM advice for those who maybe like to make excuses into why they don't make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think what I would say to those people is to, not swing for household names. Instead, go for fit, go for chemistry.
You know what, Alexis? I would much rather rebuild the OKC Thunder than the Brooklyn Nets.
Another excuse that I'm hearing. Anyway, Blake, let's keep it moving. Well, let's see how Blake and his OKC Thunder do against the Warriors right now. If he makes it through, he has a lot to say to Chris, man.
I was going to root for Blake, but now I'm hoping the Warriors beat you.
2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA.
No pressure, Blake.
Good luck, Blake.
Appreciate it, guys.
Lucky he was off. Plays it up and banks it in.
Brian, I have a question for you while we watch this. You're awaiting the winner of this game. What thoughts are going through your mind as Blake works through this first quarter?
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to see how the Warriors are going to play offensively. Not that I'm thinking they're going to win, but I would prefer to play Blake. Obviously, we have a long-standing rivalry, so I'm hoping he comes away with the win. But I think I'll be prepared for either one, ideally.
This is fun because I'm cheering for both of you to knock the Warriors out. I'm sitting in the Eastern Conference. I'm trying to advance right now to the finals myself against a bunch of AI opponents. And I would much prefer seeing one of you than seeing the Steph era team against my Heat.
Rudy Gay, skying in like the young days.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Can't guard this. Steph can't guard this.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away.
Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Pass to Plum. Amby. Shoots over Parker Tyus. Kicks it out to Plum. Back to Hamby. Jackson with the ball. Plum. No good on the three. Young with it. Gray outside. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wilson takes the 3. Stevens grabs the board.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Gray. A'ja Wilson, a good look. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Here's Hamby. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Sims. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Plum. Over Lloyd. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. Now Gray. Tries the spin move. Wilson right side. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
And in 2023, A'ja Wilson won her 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships. But A'ja led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
And she can't get the first one.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Good on the second free throw. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Burrell.
And here's Brink.
Fires from deep. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. Gray outside. To the middle. Wilson in the post. Hamby on her. Wilson no good. Pass to Burrell. McDonald. Now here's Clarendon. She's guarded by Hayes.
A'ja Clarendon. 3.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sparks ahead, up 1. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Really good sign for them. They've gotten a boost from their bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
Now here's Plum. Outside McDonald. Pass to Plum. From past the arc. The rebound by Evans. The Aces leading.
Tough question here for you guys. who is the best shooter in the league?
Well, I'm going to go with the easy answer. Sabrina Ionescu led the league in threes made last year and shot it at 45%. I mean, we're talking about volume. We're talking about efficiency. 45%. That was third best in the league.
I second that. Plus, at 2024 NBA All-Star Weekend, the Walnut Creek Wonder almost beat Steph in that three-point shootout.
Pass to Burrell. McDonald. Clock at 6.
Now here's Brink.
Here's Burrell. Ooh, no luck on that one.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Here's Gray. The Sparks grab the miss.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
To the paint.
Brink.
Gustafson with the rebound. And the Aces with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. On the wing, Dana Evans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Good on the shot.
You know, I think the size of Gray sometimes surprises opponents. Yes, she's a 1, but she's almost 6 feet and just so strong.
Timeout called the Sparks.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Clarendon. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. 5 to shoot. Cambia screen. Shot to end the cold run. Clarendon, no good. Now here's Wilson. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Left side, Sims. Jacks up a 3, drills it from outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Aces on top, they lead by 3. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. third quarter are now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been quite a game for Chelsea Gray.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. When we talk about being efficient on offense.
Well, we know not every team in the league is a title contender. So what's the key for teams in the rebuilding process, Brian?
Your scouting department really matters, because if you're a losing team, your draft picks, whether first or second round, will play.
Yeah, and I'll throw in luck as well. I mean, those ping pong balls going your way, winning the lottery, getting the first overall pick. You can add an Asia Wilson or Leah Boston, and when you add a player of that value, that can change your fortunes pretty quickly.
Now here's Gray. She has 7. Pass to Parker Tyus. Over Hamby. Parker Tyus, good.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
Plum can't hit.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115 to get up there, but you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
Now here's Plum. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
When Plum takes a 3, she means it. She doesn't force her own shot from range.
Here's Young. Gray in the post. She's covered by Sims. Gray, no good. The Sparks trailing. To the wing on the left. Kelsey Plum from outside. And the Sparks, another 3.
And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Pass to Wilson. Young, guarded by Jackson. Young shot's good. Now here's Plum. She's got 6. Now Sims. Back to Plum. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other, shot for shot, play for play.
Man, I hope this game keeps on going forever.
Young shot's good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Pulls up. Hamby misses.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You've got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail.
Here's Wilson. Azare Stevens with some nice D. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Aces on top. They're up by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the 4th quarter gets underway. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Here's Sims. Right side Plum. Nice touch on the bank shot.
There's a sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, looking like art from the mid-range.
And here's Gray. Wilson outside. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The assist by Chelsea Gray.
Sims with it. Jackson outside. To the inside. Here's Hamby. A rebound by Parker Tyus.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Pass to Wilson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over Stevens. Wilson, no good. Fourth quarter, still young. Just over a minute played. Inside. Here's Hamby. Second shot opportunity. It counts and the foul. It's on Young.
The mental strength from Hamby. Forget about physical even. To keep focus and make it when being fouled, it's so impressive.
Critical moments in a tight game like this one.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. The fader uses the glass to drop it in.
As big time a player as you'll ever see. Asia Wilson in the clutch.
The Sparks call timeout. Just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Hamby. It's over Parker Tyus. Hamby misses.
You can tell how much the defense respects her because they were all over her on that one.
Basket good.
Few players better than Wilson inside has a rare combo of touch and length plus the desire to beat you.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hamby down low. Parker Tyus is there. Now Wilson. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. Goes back up. Connects!
Ice water in her veins. Everyone in the building knew that A'ja Wilson was going to take it and make it.
And the Sparks call time here.
Sparks with possession here. Trailing by 4. To the paint. Here's Hamby.
Offensive rebound.
The second chance effort.
Great D that time from Parker Tyus.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And she commits the intentional foul.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Could be knocked down to 3 or 2. Who knows?
She drops the first one, and that puts them up 5. And a tough break as her second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called the Sparks.
Yeah, we're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or 2, then foul.
And here are the Sparks now. It's a 5-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
No other option, though. They did a good job getting it in her hands and making sure she was the one who'd go to the line.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Here's Jackson. The Sparks, no good that time either. Aces win it, and they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose the song. Oh, no, freedom is the road. Oh, no, coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh, yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. thanks, and praises. Give Jah the thanks and praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Praises. Give Jah thanks and praises. Praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me. Bless. All these people with bad energy. Y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy. Bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised. Dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lock, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up. I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You tryna take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling card get dealt. I'm talking about blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. They don't wanna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm gonna be stupid rich.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable, pretty daunting.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the five. And for Dallas, they've got Christie. Also Williams out there. Washington out there with Thompson. And it's Marshall in at the four-man position. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Thompson outside. Marshall sets a screen for Thompson. Rebound by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Rebound by Marshall.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Thompson passes to Washington. Misses the layup. Here's Sacramento. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Now, Washington, after the missed three from Malik Monk. Here's Williams. Count that one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here's Levine. Monk outside. From the arc, 5 on the clock, and the three ball is good.
And you got to love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Williams. The deep three from Thompson. And the three off target. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. I'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Now, when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, coach said it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Given a tall task to slow him down.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Thompson with the bucket.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
DeRozan scanning the floor. They get a hand on it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Got that one up quick. Thompson's got 6.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
DeRozan's shot is off. Dallas leading by 5. Thompson passes to Christie. On the wing, Thompson. The three. No good on the shot. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
They've got Edwards. Dante Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Christie, and it's Powell in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Christie's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Carter, the pass to Ellis. To the paint. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Ellis.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Exum sets a screen for Dinwiddie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he has proven that you've got to respect the long-range ability of Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice.
Dinwiddie against Carter. A floater. The Mavericks pull it in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Powell. Here's Christie. Dinwiddie outside. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 4. Carter outside. And here is Lyles. 41 seconds left now here in the second.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Dinwiddie. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night. Now Carter. Outside Crowder. Pass to DeRozan. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Dinwiddie against Carter. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 1 second left. That one's not going to go. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Mavericks lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Hey, please raise your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
On the court for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Malik Monk out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. Defensively, They both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now Williams, after Zach LaVine missed from long range.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Down low, here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
To the inside. Stolen by LaVine. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Murray dishes to LaVine. Monk, no one around him. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They're scoreless since the first half. On the wing, Williams. Monk defending. Big shot on the way. Dallas again missing.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just one on the bucket from LaVine. Williams kicks to Washington. Pass to Christie. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington sets the pick for Williams. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. Christie can't make it. Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. There's LaVine, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you what, how high LaVine gets on the jump, this guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Thompson right side. Wide open shot is on the money. Thompson's got 8 points. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Dallas up 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Williams, also Christie out there. Thompson is out there with Washington, and it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Outside DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Here's Christie. Thompson outside. The trade. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For 3, LaVine, and another 3 for Sacramento.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
These players need to hear, and immediately. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson outside, pass to Marshall. Christie with the screen on Murray. Marshall can't hit. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. The lead is 2. Now here's Valanciunas. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
Well, terrific instincts from Jonas Valanciunas on the interior. This guy has improved in the low post every year.
Washington with the screen on DeRozan. Dallas again missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Them up. Pass to DeRozan. Launches it. Rebound by Williams. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Looking to end the run. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan inside.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
DeRozan against Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
Second team foul. DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jason Kidd has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.